At first you're very impressed with what the school is and what it does and the leadership of the school, but the more you get to meet people like Frank Kuzma and Coach Nelson and David Rotman, and there's tons of other people, I don't mean to leave them out, but by working with them and being involved with the school, you just start to find out that they're just like me. They're just good, balanced people, in my opinion.
In the school systems and in youth athletics, this is our future, and to give them all the tools that they need, the kids, and whether it be iPads in every classroom or smart boards in every classroom, and some of the things that you see are Veterans Field, and it's an inspiring community, and I think it'll create an inspiring generation.
My dad volunteered when I was young. It's making a better community and providing opportunities for the kids in our community, and providing opportunities in the sport that I love.
I think this is an amazingly gifted community, blessed in many ways, and it is very close, very friendly, very giving. I think this is really, really a special place.
If we didn't have the community, we wouldn't have a store. So it's a give and take both. We need to take care of the community because the community takes care of us as frequent shoppers. A lot of times it's the consumer that's spending their money through us so that we can do what we do in the end result.
I would tell you that I like it, so if you like it, you keep doing it. And if you get satisfaction out of it, you keep doing it. It also gives me a connection to the high school, which I'm passionate about, I mean, Coach Nelson has a big, he's a guy that you want to kind of be involved with.
But it just seems like the more we've given, the better it's worked out for us as a business, and anything we can do for the school and the youth of Minnetonka, we think is very, very important.
We have the luxury of being able to support, and he's always thought that was just something he instilled in us, as kids growing up. We know how hard those dollars are to come by, and how important it is to have sponsors and people in the community helping them out.
We were talking about the Vantage program when Chris Perez was first called and was thinking about the Vantage program. It seemed like a great opportunity for the students, but it was also pretty cool to be able to contribute some of my professional skills towards an important initiative like that.
It really is a privilege to be invited into the world of a young person. It really is. And to be able to be invited to a kid's world and be there and be present with them and get to know them, to me, is a privilege.
Part of the reason I think people volunteer is they see things they'd like to change, and then they go ahead and get involved.
I volunteered a lot before I got into the costuming. I mean, I was always the team parent, and I was on the PTO, and I, did all those kinds of things. But the passion really for me is the theater, the creativity. I have a fabulous group of volunteers who help sew and help me organize. There are a lot of them who just are so wrapped up in the theater themselves now that they can't see, turning their back on it, just because their kid's gone. That's the community that we built, and that's the biggest reason I do it.
One thing I thought was really interesting, whenever I run into Tommy Stevens or to Steve Youngstead or people at Cub, they've never started the conversation with, I'm selling more hamburgers because of what I do at the school, or I'm selling more tires or more oil changes or more food. And certainly we don't sell more cars, I don't think, for what we do. But the first thing they say to me is, thanks for all you do for Minnetonka, and it blows my mind because I was just ready to say that to them.
They say it takes a village to raise a kid. Well, it takes a real community to raise a kid and to raise a child, and for us being part of the community is all part of raising our children well.
Just being involved in the community in general, I've met a lot of great people through my volunteer work that I wouldn't have met otherwise, that span a whole variety of age groups and ranges. So we're really touching a lot of kids, a lot of families.
The schools have rolled out the red carpet for Bud and I. They love having us in the buildings. They understand the need and the importance, and they validate what we're doing.
It feels good when you have kids come up and thank you for the things that you do, and to see the kids and the generations go through the high school.
And it's not something that you have to do, something you want to do. And so on a big picture scale, giving means a lot to me personally, and it means a lot to our businesses. Everybody's just trying to make a difference. We're all trying to do is make a difference. If enough people make a difference, you have some good positive results.